Hello there guys, and welcome to another Let's Play. This time it's going to be a short Let's Play of Mickey's Wild Adventure. Now this is probably going to be about, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 parts at most. But this is Mickey's Wild Adventure on the PlayStation 1. And it was released in March 1996. But there was previous versions of the game, such as on the Sega MegaDrive and the Genesis, as well as the Sega CD and the SNES, which were released in 1994. But they all play out similar with each other basically, but there is differences between each version. But yeah, this is actually to actually pay tribute to Mickey's whole career. And each level plays out basically like a cartoon from Mickey's career, such as Steamboat Willie, The Prince and the Pauper, etc. So yeah, it was developed by, well, not developed by, it's rather designed by video games designer David Jaffe, or however you pronounce it, David Jaffe. But he was actually behind designing God of War 1 and 2. And this was actually one of his first games he designed. And there's a level called the Band Concert, but it's not featured in this game, as it's only featured on the Mega CD version. So we can't be able to play that, but it doesn't matter anyway, does it? So first we'll go through the options, because there is some important part. If you do this game on easy difficulty, then you won't be able to experience all the levels. There's 6 levels in total, so if you choose easy difficulty, you only give the option to do 5 levels, which will end without you being able to play the last level. But we shall do it on normal difficulty, and we might as well make our lives up to 5, because there is no effect whatsoever, so we might as well make our lives a bit more easier. We shall keep the controls the same. The sound test is fine, probably, I'm guessing. So let's exit, and let's start the game. The practice game is just nothing important, it just practices one little area. The animation is pretty darn good in this game as well, I must say. And the music is quite catchy, shall I say, as well. And there is Steamboat Willie. Kind of reminds me of that Itchy and Scratchy episode where Itchy's, whatever he's doing, he's copying Steamboat Willie in some way. And that takes place on November the 18th, 1928, when probably the cartoon was first aired. But as you can see, it's a typical side scroller. You have your life on the top left hand corner. That's actually 4 fingers, but there's 5 lives, because you take 4 hits, and if you take another 5th one, you're dead. But yeah, it plays out like the old cartoons, you know, like it's the film clips and the old style, you know, is it Panavision? Yeah, it is. Let's put a cork in that goat's mouth. So kind enough to say hi to the goat. Well, I talk to goats as well. Not necessarily the men who stare at goats, but you know what I mean. Maybe not. Ow! Alright, we'll get that cat afterwards, once we let Steamboat Willie out. I'll relive this scene. Now I don't understand how the hell a cat can make a hole in the roof. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Down here I think there's something like a life. Yeah, there is. A life is actually, well, it's not a life, but rather another extra finger. Because, you know, every hit you take, you lose a finger. It's not like Jigsaw where he cuts off your fingers, but you know. There are no saves in this game, by the way, so once you play, you'll have to play all the way to the end. If you want to complete it, obviously. But there are checkpoints in this game, which is fireworks. You just have to run past them and it saves. I must admit, this first level is not my favourite of the game, but it's pretty darn good. Now these are actually marbles. And you can see from the top hand right corner, not top hand right hand corner, whatever. Marbles are used to throw at enemies or other things as well, to get puzzles done, etc. But yeah, you'll find plenty of marbles in this game. And as I was progressing to the end of the game, I found myself losing my marbles. Not necessarily losing the plot, but even though there's plenty of marbles, still have to preserve them to the highest of your abilities. I don't even know why I have to collect every single marble, but you know. And now this is what I was actually talking about. This is actually the checkpoint. You just run past it and it saves. This actually looks like some kind of flash animation, doesn't it? A little bit. Something about it. Maybe some sequences were created in Flash, but do not take that word for it. I just threw my marbles at the enemy, but at that bird, but I actually got the bell. Ah well, you can use 2 attacks for these enemies. Throw marbles at them, or, you know, use your arse. Jump on them. Alright.
You don't scare me.
He's going to keep on spitting out those stuff wherever he's got in his mouth. Tobacco. Chewing tobacco. So now we can't get up because it's too high for Mickey. Poor Mickey. Come here, you big bully. What did I say in the sign? Pike bells? Pine bells? I don't know. Oh. How dirty of you. You're spitting at me. Alright, once he reaches down this area, you can jump on him.
Take that. Take that. Get out of the way, you big bully.
You said it, Mickey. Get out of the way, you big bully. A rather fat bully. I'm not even going to bother to defeat these enemies. But yeah, you got to watch out for these boxes because, well, it's obvious. Pretty darn easy around this area. And now these boxes actually collapse, so you got to quickly jump and jump. And now we begin the first boss battle with none other than a box that gives us whatever, springs and bombs. And we got to use our marbles. Let's take out the ones that are first on ground level, because those ultimately are the easiest ones. And then we shall use the springs to get the ones that are higher up. Oh crap, bomb. Every time they release a spring, they have to release a bomb. It's just a systematic order, isn't it? But yeah, this game is great for kids. It'll provide you with tons of fun. Though this was a game that I wanted to actually play when I was younger, but I never got around to buying it. Don't know why, but anyway, I found it on eBay. Oh, we done it. I found it, not on eBay, Amazon. In 2008. Yeah, you do remember him because he was Steamboat Willie in 1928, Willie? Mickey. So congratulations, Mickey has stopped the cranes and rescued Steamboat Willie.